Welcome to a lively jungle where all sorts of animals live together in harmony. Among them is Galu, a young elephant with a huge heart and a rather forgetful mind. Galu is always cheerful, but he tends to misplace things, forget important dates, and sometimes even loses track of his own tail. Despite his forgetfulness, the other animals adore him for his kindness and gentle spirit. Today we'll follow Galu on an adventure that will show everyone just how special he truly is. Galu's forgetfulness is legendary in the jungle. One day he spends hours searching for his favorite bananas, only to realize he left them under a tree. Another time he forgets his own tail is attached to him and asks his friends if they've seen it. The other animals giggle at his silly mistakes, but they never tease him unkindly. Galu's good nature and willingness to help others always win their hearts, making him a beloved friend to all. One sunny morning, Galu's best friend the monkey was celebrating his birthday. All the animals gathered with gifts and cheerful songs, but Galu, true to his nature, completely forgot about the special day. When he realized, he rushed to the party, apologizing with a big bashful smile. The monkey just laughed and hugged Galu, saying that his friendship was the best gift of all. Moments like these remind everyone that Galu's heart is always in the right place. Animals in the jungle often share a laugh over Galu's forgetful antics. Whether it's searching for his missing tail or mixing up the days of the week, Galu's stories bring joy to everyone. Even the grumpy old parrot can't help but chuckle when Galu is around. The jungle is a happier place with Galu's lighthearted spirit, and his friends always make sure he feels included and loved, no matter how many things he forgets. One particularly hot day, the sun blazed down on the jungle, making everyone feel tired and thirsty. The animals gathered around the water pond, hopping for a cool drink. But to their shock, the pond had dried up completely. Panic spread among the animals as they realized that without water, life in the jungle would become very difficult. Something had to be done, and quickly. Animals huddled together, their faces filled with worry. The monkeys chattered nervously, the deer paced back and forth, and even the usually calm birds flapped their wings in distress. Everyone knew that water was essential for their survival, and the thought of the pond being empty made them anxious. They needed a solution, but no one knew where to find more water. Just as the animals were about to lose hope, the wise old turtle slowly made his way to the center of the group. With a calm voice, he shared a legend. There was a hidden pond somewhere in the jungle, but only someone with a pure heart could find it. The animals listened carefully, their hope rekindled by the turtle's words. Maybe, just maybe, there was a way to save the jungle after all. Wise Turtle's words echoed through the jungle. The animals began to wonder who among them had the purest heart. Some thought of the gentle deer, others of the playful monkeys. But deep down, everyone knew that Galu, despite his forgetfulness, was the kindest and most selfless of them all. The animals turned to Galu, their eyes full of hope, and asked if he would try to find the hidden pond. Galu was surprised but honored that his friends believed in him. He agreed to help, determined to do his best for the jungle. With a deep breath and a smile, Galu set off into the dense forest, ready to search for the hidden pond. The other animals watched him go, cheering him on and wishing him luck. Galu's adventure had begun, and everyone hoped he would succeed. Galu wandered deeper into the jungle, his large ears flapping and his trunk swaying. The trees grew thicker and the sounds of the jungle surrounded him. He tried to remember the wise turtle's words, but as usual his mind wandered. Still, Galu pressed on, determined to find the hidden pond and save his friends from thirst. As Galu walked, he thought about all the things he usually forgot. He chuckled to himself, remembering the time he forgot his own birthday, but this time he was determined not to let his forgetfulness get in the way. He focused on the mission, hoping that his heart would guide him to the right place. Suddenly, Galu noticed something special. While he often forgot things, there was one thing he never forgot: smells. His trunk twitched as he caught a faint scent of fresh water in the air. Galu realized that his strong sense of smell might be the key to finding the hidden pond. Excited, he followed his nose, hoping it would lead him to water. With each step, the smell of water grew stronger. Galu's heart raced as he moved through thick bushes and climbed over fallen logs. The jungle was full of sounds and sights, but Galu stayed focused on the scent. He knew that if he could find the hidden pond, he would be able to help all his friends back home. The path to the hidden pond wasn't easy. Galu had to squeeze through narrow gaps between rocks and push aside thorny branches. Sometimes he stumbled and almost lost the scent, but he always managed to pick it up again. His determination and his strong sense of smell kept him going, step by step. Finally, after a long journey, Galu's nose led him to a hidden spot behind the hills. There, sparkling in the sunlight, was the secret pond. The water was clear and cool, surrounded by lush green plants and colorful flowers. Galu's heart filled with joy as he realized he had found exactly what the jungle needed. Galu couldn't wait to share the good news with his friends. He took a long drink from the pond, then hurried back through the jungle, eager to tell everyone about his discovery. The journey back was much easier as Galu's heart was light and his steps were quick. He knew he had done something truly important for his home. When Galu returned to the jungle, the animals gathered around, eager to hear what had happened. Galu told them all about his adventure, how he followed his nose and found the hidden pond. The animals listened in awe, amazed by Galu's determination and his special talent. Hope and excitement filled the air as they prepared to follow Galu to the pond. Led by Galu, the animals formed a joyful parade through the jungle. Monkeys swung from the trees, birds sang cheerful songs, and even the shy deer joined in the celebration. The jungle was alive with excitement as everyone made their way to the secret pond, eager for a cool drink and a new beginning. When the animals reached the pond, they rushed forward to take their first sip of fresh water. The cool liquid refreshed them instantly, and laughter and cheers filled the air. The jungle had been saved, and everyone knew it was thanks to Galu's unique talent and his big, caring heart. The animals gathered around Galu, showering him with thanks and praise. They realized that even though Galu was forgetful, his special ability had saved them all. The wise turtle smiled, knowing that a pure heart had truly made a difference. Galu felt proud and happy, surrounded by friends who appreciated him just as he was. From that day on, the animals understood that everyone has something special to offer. Galu's forgetfulness didn't matter as much as his kindness and his unique sense of smell. The jungle became an even friendlier place where everyone's differences were celebrated and valued. The animals decided to give Galu a new name to honor his bravery and his special talent. From then on, he was known as Galu the Great Sniffer. The name made Galu laugh, and he wore it proudly, knowing it was a symbol of his adventure and the love of his friends. Galu became a hero in the jungle. The animals often told stories about his adventure, and young ones looked up to him as a role model. Galu's journey showed everyone that being different can be a strength, and that even the most forgetful among us can do great things. The jungle was filled with celebrations. The animals danced, sang, and played games by the pond. Galu joined in, his laughter ringing out across the water. The secret pond became a favorite gathering spot, a symbol of hope and unity for all the animals. Life in the jungle returned to normal, but Galu's days were now filled with even more friends and fun. He still forgot things from time to time, but his friends always helped him out. Together, they made sure that no one ever felt left out or alone. The secret pond became a place where animals gathered every day. They shared stories, played in the water, and enjoyed each other's company. Galu loved seeing everyone happy, and he felt proud to have played a part in bringing them all together. Sometimes, Galu would visit the pond alone, enjoying the peace and quiet. He would think about his adventure and how his forgetfulness had led to something wonderful. These moments helped Galu appreciate himself even more, knowing that everyone has a unique gift to share. With the new pond, the jungle thrived. Plants grew greener, animals were healthier, and the whole community felt closer than ever. Galu's adventure had brought everyone together, reminding them of the importance of kindness, teamwork, and believing in each other. The story of Galu and the hidden pond became a favorite tale in the jungle. Parents told it to their children, and friends shared it around the campfire. The lesson was clear: everyone is special in their own way, and sometimes our greatest strengths are hidden in our differences. Galu's friends included monkeys, deer, birds, and even the wise old turtle. Each one had their own quirks and talents, and together they made the jungle a wonderful place to live. Galu's adventure brought them even closer, teaching them to appreciate each other's strengths. Throughout his journey, Galu showed that kindness and a pure heart can make a big difference. Even when he made mistakes, his friends forgave him and supported him. The jungle became a kinder, more understanding place because of Galu's example. After Galu's adventure, the animals started a new tradition. Every year, they held a celebration at the secret pond to remember the day Galu saved the jungle. There were games, songs, and plenty of bananas for everyone, especially for Galu. During the annual celebration, Galu was always the guest of honor. The animals prepared a huge feast of bananas, Galu's favorite treat. Even though he sometimes forgot where he put them, his friends made sure he always had plenty to enjoy. Galu's laughter became a familiar sound in the jungle. His joy was infectious, and even on tough days he could make everyone smile. The animals learned to appreciate the little moments of happiness that Galu brought into their lives. Inspired by Galu, the animals made a habit of helping each other out. Whether it was finding lost items or cheering up a friend, everyone pitched in. The jungle became a place where no one felt alone, and teamwork made every challenge easier to face. Thanks to Galu's adventure, every animal felt like they belonged in the jungle. Differences were celebrated, and everyone's unique talents were valued. The jungle was more than just a home, it was a family, united by kindness and understanding. Sometimes, Galu dreamed of new adventures. He imagined exploring distant lands, meeting new friends, and discovering more hidden treasures. His dreams reminded him that there was always something wonderful waiting just around the corner. The animals never forgot what Galu had done for them. They were grateful for his courage, his kindness, and his unique way of seeing the world. Galu's story became a reminder that sometimes the most unlikely heroes can make the biggest difference. As the years passed, the story of Galu and the hidden pond was passed down from one generation to the next. Young animals listened wide-eyed, inspired by Galu's bravery and his big heart. The legend lived on, teaching new generations the value of kindness and believing in oneself. The secret pond remained a peaceful haven for all. Animals visited to relax, reflect, and enjoy the beauty of nature. Galu often sat by the water, watching the ripples and feeling grateful for the adventure that brought everyone together. Galu's legacy was more than just finding the hidden pond. He taught the jungle that everyone has a purpose and that even the smallest talents can make a big impact. His story encouraged others to embrace their differences and to help one another whenever they could. The jungle was never the same after Galu's adventure. The animals worked together, supported each other, and celebrated their differences. The secret pond became a symbol of unity, and Galu's story was a constant reminder of the power of kindness. Galu promised himself that he would always do his best to help others, no matter how forgetful he might be. His friends promised to always stand by him, reminding him that together they could overcome any challenge. The jungle was filled with hope for the future. Galu's story became more than just a jungle legend. It was a tale for everyone, everywhere, a reminder that our differences make us special and that kindness can change the world. The jungle thrived, and Galu's laughter echoed through the trees, inspiring all who heard it. As the sun set over the jungle, Galu and his friends gathered by the pond, grateful for another beautiful day. They knew that as long as they stuck together and celebrated each other's unique gifts, the jungle would always be a happy, welcoming place. And so, Galu's adventure lived on, reminding everyone that even the most forgetful elephant can be a true hero.